Hello viewers, happy new day. So today I'm making a very short video on how Nsaid, that is painkillers, can cause ulcer. Remember the last time I posted a video on the 3 major causes of ulcer and I told you that the second of them is Nsaid. So today I'm going to explain in the simplest that I can, so that even if you're not a medical student you could get it the way or how Nsaid painkillers cause you ulcer. Do not forget to subscribe, to share, and to like. Do not also forget to turn on your notification button so that when I post a new video, it will ring on your phone. Pram. So watch out. Is what we call Nsaid. That is non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. This is a class of analgesics, as a class of painkillers. You know what painkillers is? Yes, a type of painkillers. We call it Nsaid. They belong to another class. Majorly ibuprofen, diclofenac, piroxicam, meroxicam, naproxen, aspirin. So these types of painkillers are, we call it Nsaid. They take care of inflammation, they take care of your fever, and they take care of your pains. So long-term use of this type of analgesics, long-term use of Nsaid causes ulcer. We normally call it aspirin-induced ulcer most times. So this long-term use, it causes you ulcer. Why? Because there is, I know I shouldn't, but let me simply tell you, how does this painkillers of a stuff cause you ulcer? I must tell you, it's not that when you're having pain, you went out to buy ibuprofen or buy all those aspirin, it will just cause you ulcer. No, I talk about long-term use. Long-term use, when you have used these drugs over a long period of time, it has a tendency to cause you ulcer. That's why most people who have arthritis, they are used to painkillers and taking this simple traditional analgesics. They are the one that normally come down with ulcer. Why? Because of long-term use of all these type of drugs. How does this Nsaid cause ulcer? There's something we call cyclooxygenase 1 enzyme. In a simple way, we call it COS1. It plays an important part. This enzyme is in your system or in your stomach lining, and it plays two roles. It plays two major roles. Number one rule that it plays is that it contributes to pain. It contributes to pain, to inflammation, and to fever. This enzyme, it contributes to pain, to fever. And so when there is inflammation, when there is pain, it produces these prostaglandins that has a relationship with this. Now, the second role of this COS1 is also that it kind of protects your stomach lining, your intestine, your stomach lining. It kind of protects it from juice, from intestinal juice. You understand? So that means it does a good work and also does a bad work. What is the good work it does? The good work that this COS1 does is that it protects your stomach lining from intestinal juice. Okay, it protects your stomach lining from hydrochloric acid. That's simple to understand. It protects your stomach lining from hydrochloric acid. What is the bad work that this thing does? The bad work is not a bad work, but I'm tagging it bad work because I want you to understand it, is that it contributes to pain. So because when there's inflammation, it produces these prostaglandins that contribute to pain, to fever, and to inflammation. So when you don't want to feel pain in your system, when you are feeling pain and these prostaglandins in COX1 is playing a big role, and you don't want to feel pain, what will you use? You need to stop this COX1 enzyme that is contributing to pain. So because you want to stop this pain, you have to take some drugs to inhibit this COX1. What are those drugs you take? Maybe ibuprofen, aspirin, that's for pain, piroxicam, naproxen. So you take those drugs to stop the effect of the pain, because this COX1 produces these prostaglandins. So you have done this work and you have actually achieved it. But because you have stopped this COX1 from those bad effects that it produces, which is pain, fever, and inflammation, what about the good work it produces? You have already stopped the effect of the good work which it produces, which I told you is about protecting your stomach linings. So that means that the power or the activity of protection of the stomach lining is inhibited too. That means that your stomach is now being exposed. So when you have taken this for a long time, when you are taking these drugs, these painkillers of stuff for a long time, you are exposing your stomach lining to corrosion by hydrochloric acid, because the prostaglandins, the enzyme that is needed to protect your colons from this hydrochloric acid, have already been inhibited by these drugs you are taking, because you don't want to feel pain and because of all those things. So when you use this thing for a long time, Nsaid are likely to give you this ulcer.